basic epidemiology has told us for a long time that after puberty, something switches and girls develop depression and anxiety and self-harm at much higher rates than boys. So there has been a lot of theoretical thought about that. But now that we've actually dug in and we've begun to look at what's going on in the body and brain, it turns out that estrogen, when estrogen comes in at that period of time, right around puberty, what is the brain doing? The brain is this master calculator that is taking everything that's ever happened to you across development throughout childhood, at home, in the world, in your neighborhood, whether that's parents yelling at you or chronic stress from the neighborhood bullets flying or being humiliated or bullied or living in a house with, people with mental health disorders that are untreated, or all the different types of chronic unpredictable stress around puberty. The brain is this detective. It's a computer. It's putting in, hey, we're getting into this passage where we have to grow up and be an adult that can go in the world.
Right.
How safe is it out there, people? Like, what kind of world am I going into? I've got to possibly reproduce in this world, and my gene pool has to carry on. And what's it going to look like for me? And it takes into account everything that an individual has experienced across childhood and puberty to make that decision. If the answer is for girls and boys, or anyone on any part of the sex difference gender spectrum, because I wish we knew more about those differences, but since we just got to girls, we don't yet.
Yeah.
So when we start to realize that, okay, the brain is going to look at all of that, factor it in like a computer, and make decisions about, guess what, how to wire up the brain.
Right.
How am I going to wire up this brain? If it's not safe, then I've got to wire up this brain to be super hyper vigilant. And we all know that super hypervigilance is related to more fight, flight, freeze, is related to more stress hormones, is related to more inflammation, and is related to a lot more unwanted neural pruning in areas of the brain that show up as anxiety and depressive disorders.